go a long way in the eyes of the fans here in the Action Building.
Yeah, it really, really would. And, you know, we saw a lot of debuts in Southern Honor in 2024. And I'll tell you, you know, they talk historically about trying to perform at Showtime at the Apollo. One of the hardest places to debut is right here in the Action Building for Southern Honor Wrestling. So that already is a challenging space for Tristan Moody. But having to go against a former champion, the likes of one Hollywood Hunter James, I wonder how intimidated the straight shooter is.
Big time mat return to start things out from Hollywood. Now, the thing is, there is obviously a height difference there, but they do have a very similar style, similar technique. I'm interested to see how it plays out here tonight, but another massive mat return there from Hollywood. It might not last too long with moves like that, but now Moody finally has had enough, it appears.
Indeed, and now Moody, you know, you got to think Moody goes into most matches in a bit of a disadvantage in terms of size.
Oh, man.
And that's where we see the power game coming in for Hollywood Hunter James.
Slap to the face from Hollywood. Hollywood just trying to add insult to injury there to the newcomer.
You know, you think about it. Oh!
But he got a little too arrogant. John with the crowd here. Instead, he had a big drop kick right to the teeth, and now Hollywood out to the floor right next to us here.
Well, I'll tell you what, for those who have never seen Tristan Moody before, it looks like you're about to see something very...
Well, wait a second, GB, you asked, and he appeared.
I said his name, and he returned. That would be the other Tristan.
Oh, heads up, heads up. Oh, man. Moody now with a huge dive to the outside.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm a fan of what I'm seeing from Tristan Moody, who in the last 6 months has fought a number of names that might be familiar to those of you who are watching. You're familiar with, of course, Owen Knight, who we just saw in the last contest, Rios de la Sangre from All Caribbean Wrestling, but then he also fought the inaugural Jake the Snake Legacy champion, Chip Day. He's fought all those men in the last 6 months, so he knows what it's like to be in high-pressure situations against veterans. Now battling the second Jake the Snake Legacy champion. It's interesting to see how he's taking it, but right now, in this moment, the former champion is in control.
Spine first into the guardrail goes Tristan Moody, and as you see out here, Tristan Michaels, the guiding light, the manager of Hollywood Hunter James. You see that title belt he's wearing? He was presented that title belt by Hunter James at Southern Fried Championship Wrestling as a Christmas gift.
Oh, what a nice gift.
For being the manager of champions.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Ooh, pin attempt here, hang on.
Certainly in 2024, he was the manager of champions, but 2025 looks like Tristan Michaels is the only one with a championship belt around his waist so far.
Well, here's the thing. He was a manager of champions at Southern Fried Championship Wrestling.
That part.
Things were a little different here at Southern Honor.
Well, he managed a champion here for a period of time, 196 days to be precise, where Hunter James held the Jake the Snake Legacy Championship, but no longer is James the champion.
Yeah, the last half of the year was a little sour there for Hunter James, and that's why we mentioned he's trying to get 2025 off on the right foot here in Southern Honor.
Indeed he is, and Hunter James, again, looks like he is, he's gained a bit of confidence once Tristan Michaels returned. Did you notice that?
All of a sudden, he stepped on the gas a little bit once the guiding light showed up.
Indeed he is, and I don't know if it's just, you know, it's kind of like for kids who are learning how to ride a bike, if you've been doing that with your training wheels on, you feel a lot more comfortable than without them. And so maybe that is what Tristan Michaels represents for Hollywood Hunter James.
Tristan Moody
with a clothesline.
Nearly got decapitated just there with that lariat. Pin attempt here, that's got to do it. No, Moody able to fire that left shoulder up somehow.
We're seeing a lot of fight here from Tristan Moody.
When he got knocked inside out there, his head, he smacked the canvas of the ring there, and I don't know how he's got his wits about him right now.
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, the similarities, you were talking about the similarities between these two wrestlers earlier in the match, and I'll tell you what's interesting. Both of these wrestlers began wrestling in 2020, so they have just about the same amount of experience in terms of years in the ring. Oh boy. But Hunter got distracted, and that's problematic there for Hollywood.
Hollywood and the guiding light being distracted by the fans here at ringside. Well, James gets the boot up right to the teeth there. Moody down to the mat.
Yeah, Tristan Moody is singularly focused, and that could serve him well. He'll need to be that focused in here against Hollywood Hunter James.
Hunter James now with a body scissors trying to cut off that airflow, make it hard to breathe for the newcomer. As Moody trying to wriggle out of it here, but instead he's getting the forearms right across the forehead from Hollywood.
Well, you know, Hollywood Hunter James, we mentioned the former Jake the Snake Legacy champion, also at one time was the male performer of the year. He knows what it's like to be the best in the state. And wow, and now,
oh, come on.
Using that tape right now to choke Tristan Moody.
And now he got rid of the evidence right when our official turned back around.
And this is the advantage of having the guiding light on the outside for Hollywood Hunter James.
Look at the face of James right now. He looks like he's almost snapped.
Yeah, it does feel that way. And
wow, Hollywood says he's the star. Wondering who Moody is coming in here trying to steal the spotlight here in SHW.
Well, I'm sure James has been trying to reclaim that main character energy, but that right now is, well, it was starting to be stopped there by the straight shooter.
You heard what he just called for.
You know what this is.
Could be all she wrote here.
But look at the reversal there from Tristan Moody.
Moody saw it coming. He's done his homework. And now the back elbows trying to escape, and he does. Duck under, quick go behind the mat, return of his own. And a double stop to the spine, and a kick right to the face of Hollywood Hunter James. And look at Moody fired up.
Tristan Moody is showing us why he is special, showing us why the people have been paying attention to him all over the wrestling world.
The strength of Moody here as he's trying to get the much bigger athlete Hunter James up on his shoulders, but nothing doing here is Hollywood going to send him back to the floor.
And now Hollywood Hunter James.
Oh, heads up.
Oh, with a big drop kick there to Tristan Moody.
Of course, Tristan Michaels as well calling the shots at ringside.
The guiding light certainly proving to be. But look at this.
Whoa! Up and over. Somersault plancha over the top rope takes out Hollywood Hunter James.
Tristan Moody is a special talent, no doubt about that. To be able to hang right now with Hollywood Hunter James and be in control says all you need to know.
Heads up. Oh! Springboard forearm from the top. Pin attempt. We might have an upset.
It's
TB.
over.
Hollywood says not yet.
I'll tell you what, this is one of the matches that is certainly stealing the show, and the people are totally getting behind Tristan Moody here in his Southern Honor debut.
It's hard not to get behind somebody who's the opponent of Hollywood Hunter James with Tristan Michaels at ringside.
And I'll tell you what though, but Moody is proving his worth right now. He has lived up to the hype. He went for lethal injection.
But he got caught. Nope, standing switch, another standing switch, another standing switch.
Listen, they're flipping it and reversing at this point. Went for a kick. Wow, low kick there from Hollywood Hunter James.
Oh, heads up.
Oh, wow.
What athleticism from James.
But it got blocked there from Tristan Moody.
Quick roll up.
Moody with the count.
Oof. Whoa. Oh, man. Another 2 count. Oh, man.
Woo!
Moody called all of that.
He certainly did.
Puts the inside
leg. It could be over. Whoa.
That was close.
Extremely close there.
And Moody thought he had it. The crowd here thought he had it.
They all did. Moody now has to go back to the drawing board. And listen to this.
Tristan Moody getting a Tristan chant.
But meanwhile,
in his debut, look at Tristan Michaels though. He thinks it's for him. You gotta be kidding me. Heads up, Moody charges in. He gets caught there in a big knee lift right up under the chin from James. Hang on. Oh! A cutter from the top. A cutter from the top.
Moody needs to get on this one. Moody is just 3 seconds away from a massive victory here.
He's going up top. But the distraction from Michaels on the outside.
I think Moody could have gone for the pin immediately. This time wasted could not serve him well. Went for a super stomp there.
Oh, man.
Spanish fly.
And here it is. That's all she wrote. Brain Buster!
And that's a wrap.
But what a debut, GP, for Tristan Moody.
We love to see it, and this is the kind of challenge, honestly, that Hollywood Hunter James needed to get him back in the championship form, the kind of form that allowed him to spend nearly 200 days as Jake the Snake Legacy Champion. But let me tell you something. Matchmaker Jake the Snake and all other parties involved, Tristan Moody needs a regular spot here at Southern Honor.
Absolutely, the crowd loved it. They were all about some Tristan Moody action here tonight, but in the end, Hollywood Hunter James back on the winning track here in 2025.
And he needed that win to kick off this year. And you know, you think about it, he ended the year possibly in the zeitgeist of the SHW Championship. Could he be watching tonight what happens in our main event between Alexander Lev and